right, are we good? Waiting for just to make sure there's no lag. Oh, all right. Good morning. I am extremely late. Very, very late. Let's see. So, trying to get my bearings together. I've been rushing around all morning. Good morning, y'all. I've been doing a lot. So, sorry that I am late today. I had to take my car in, get it fixed. Had to get the rental. What else I had to do? Had to return some clothes that my daughter needed for school. What else? I had to make a post office run. Those are my favorite runs. So thank you to those of you that have been supporting. So I definitely like that I have to go to the post office. No complaints there at all. But I will also, speaking of that, thank you to those of you who have been supporting the store. Right now we have a sale going on. If you get two products, any two products, doesn't matter, you get a free digital download. So yes, you can get two digital downloads and get a third digital download. You can do it that way too. So yeah. The only one that is not included in the free digital download is the astrology ebook, but everything else is included. And you get to choose from those items. If anybody has any issues with anything with that, let me know. But somebody did already do it, so their order did get fulfilled. So, it should automatically, I guess you choose your free download and it should download automatically for you, okay? All right, my nose is itching. All right, so far we got Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Hold on, let me put Cancer and Aquarius. And Taurus and Virgo. All right, so we got a good amount of signs here. Right now the moon is in approaching one of the last degrees in Aquarius, so it is about to meet up with the North Node in Aquarius. All right, the North Node is us stepping into our future. Aquarius rules groups of people, and it rules technology, our own unique identities. When I'm looking at this energy, it may be a situation where something that we find unique about ourselves that we typically may want to keep to ourselves, we may be forced to express that out loud because it is opposing Mercury in Virgo. Mercury being in Virgo, this could be how we typically perceive our own reality around us. All right, so what you're used to may not be the same thing that you are going towards, right? That's kind of the message of like North Node versus South Node. All right. Yeah, so we're going to get started. Let's see, as people join, continue to drop signs in the chat. If there's any signs that's not on the list that you guys want to see, feel free to add them. We got Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo is the current order. If you guys have personal questions, we do the $5 questions. You can either super chat if you're on YouTube, Cash App, or PayPal. If you're on YouTube, all that info is very easy to find. It's down in the description. If you're on TikTok, there's my little Cash App right there. That's the easiest way for you guys to do it. Again, thank you for the gift. If you are on TikTok, this will be up on YouTube. It will be time-stamped. All right, we got Gemini. Also, if you guys are new to watching me, the readings are going to be between 10 to 15 minutes for each zodiac sign. So those of you that are lower down on the list, if y'all are at work, you can't watch me for 2.5, 3 hours. Hey, welcome. If you can't watch me that long, it's all good. It's going to be up on YouTube. I think we got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What are we missing? Aries. Aries is going to be last today. All right, so we got Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Aries. All right, that's the order we're going to do it in. Those of you, if you ask a personal question, we'll do it in between the zodiac signs. All right, so that's how we're going to do it. All right, let's get started. I'm late today, so let's and I do owe my members some career and love readings, okay? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Thank you so much. I gotta post I need a review link on my Google so I can get people to like review it and everything. But I'm glad that you like it. Yes, I love how they came out. They're dope. Get y'all decks, y'all. Get your decks. If you get 2 decks, you know, you get both decks, you get a digital download. Now, if you do the bundle, it won't work that way because the bundle is considered one item on the store. And it's an algorithm. Unfortunately, I do not control it. So, just want to throw it out there before you do that and be like, I bought the bundle. I got both decks. I'm not controlling it. The store has an algorithm that counts everything as a separate item. Okay, so just letting you know. All right, y'all. Thank you. All right, we're going to get started. Let's do the Leos. Let's do the Leos. All right, Leos. Let's see. What energy should you be in today, Leos, for yourself? Most important energy for you to be in. Okay, time, all right? Literally, you could be on time. If you have something to do, I would not be late, all right? Plan ahead for something as well. Make sure that you know, there may be some type of delays, but I'm also getting to consider how much time you're spending on what you actually want to achieve versus, you know, maybe you feel like you're wasting time doing something, but we're going to clarify, okay? But pay attention to time, okay? Be on time, don't be late, all that good stuff, plan ahead. Thank you, hello, hi. All right, so let's see. What is the overall situation? We'll see what you need to do as far as time is concerned here. So what is the overall situation for you, Leos? Let's see. Okay, we've got Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or this could be something about yourself. So for instance, if you're not dealing with an Aries, this is your identity. If you know you always late, leave early. If you know you tend to waste time on something, pay attention to how much time you're spending on something. But if this is an Aries, it may have something to do with them. Let me see if there's any planets in Aries. We got Saturn in Aries and we got Neptune in Aries. Let me see. Okay, nothing really. So we got Jupiter and Leo is trining Saturn and Aries, and that's squaring Mars and Cancer. So I feel like Saturn is time as well, and that's ruling the Aries energy. With Mars and Cancer, there may be a delay due to maybe some sort of emotional scenario. All right, maybe some type of delay with your children or something like that. But we'll, you know, that's just the astrology way. All right, so what about this Aries energy? And then we'll see what you need to focus your time on. Uh-oh. Okay, so an Aries might be lying to you. Okay, so somebody is lying or somebody's using a false identity if there's no Aries involved. Somebody's using a false identity. Okay, we starting off telling on somebody today. All right. Okay, what do you need to focus your time on here? Let's see. If there's any Aries watching this, it's not, you know, everybody's not the same. So, all right, but what do you need to focus your time on? Let's see. Okay, so you've got community. So I would spend time with your family. If you have anything to do later on, if it's work related, make sure you're on time to any meetings. If you're watching me from work and you got meetings today, get off of here and prepare for your meeting or something. If anybody works at night or anything like that, make sure that you are on time. But literally spend time with your family, friends, your own community. Okay, what else is this community doing here for you? We're going to see what the lie is about because I'm assuming that that's a pretty... Oh, okay. Speak up. All right. So I feel like a community of people are talking to you about this. This could be an Aquarius as well if you do not, if you feel like, oh, well, I don't have a bunch of people. But I feel like an entire group of people are saying what here? Let's see. What are they saying? Telling you? Oh, damn. Honesty. That's crazy. I like that. I like how that came out. All right. So it's an entire group of people telling you the truth here. This person is lying or there's one individual that is lying. So please listen to the people. I'm surprised. I don't know what that would have to do with time, though. That's very interesting. Let's get the cards. So I feel like you will save yourself a lot of time if you just listen to like your family or your friends. People are telling you the truth. All right. We didn't told on somebody out the gate. All right, we got the Six of Cups, the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Moon. The King of Wands is Seven of Pentacles. There's your Ten of Cups. Yeah. And there you go at the end. Wow, the Strength card. Okay, I like when I pull you guys. So I'm going to show you, this is so easy to see. And Aries is a fire sign. I don't know if you're looking at this person, trying to see what they're lying about, talking about. We'll see what the lie is and what the truth is. All right, so you're watching that. Here's your community of people trying to support you, okay? They're trying to tell you, Leo, please listen to other people or whoever else is around you. Now, the first cards with this up here, it could have been a scenario where people saw them. All right, people may see this person, realize that they're lying, or see that they're lying about something going on here. So let's clarify what they're lying about, or they saw evidence of it. All right, so I would spend time with your family. I don't know if you want to spend time with if you're trying to go on a date or something. All right, let's see. So, yeah, it's there. That's real specific. I feel like the reason I really feel like people see this person. They must know the truth that they can see this person. So what's the lie here? Again, this could be you lying to yourselves, Leos. If you do not know an Aries, Aries is the self. All right, so if you got a group of people being honest with you and you're not being honest with yourself, listen to those people. All right, what's the lie here? Interesting, obstacles. So somebody's saying that something is difficult. Okay, what's the truth? Somebody's telling you that something is difficult here. All right, I definitely don't. Okay, yeah, there's actually a solution to something. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, something's not difficult. All right, well, what's supposed to be difficult? So somebody's going to make it seem like something can't be fixed, or it's like it's too difficult to do it, and it's actually easy. Okay, well, I wonder why somebody would do that, but all right, what's supposed to be difficult to achieve here? Okay, to control. All right, so we got controlling and blockage. Okay, what is the solution that people are telling you it is here? Something's not, okay. All right, the solution is lust. Okay, so I have a couple of ways to read this. I learned a new way to read lust because everybody's not like doing anything sexual. So this is either like if you have, okay, so say you have a goal in mind, right? And you're trying to achieve it, and there's something that you would actually enjoy doing. Lust is things that we are attracted to, things that we like, things that we will want to indulge in, right? So look at it like maybe somebody told you you won't be able to get a job in the field that you do or that you like, but there is a solution to it. There is something where you can still enjoy what you're doing for a living. All right, that could be one way you can look at it. If there's an issue with, say you're trying to do a side business or a side hustle or something like that, all you have to do is make sure that everything looks great. Like everything appears professional, everything is attractive, the website's put together well, things like that. The finished product looks good. The advertising looks good. It's something like that. If this is in a 9-to-5 workplace and it's like, oh my God, I can't get a job or whatever, there's something you can do to make your appearance, like maybe you would fix up your LinkedIn, or you would fix up your resume, or you would make sure that when you're going to your meetings, you're very well dressed, well put together. So I feel like as long as something is attractive, or like what you enjoy doing is being done, that is the solution. The solution is lust. That's very interesting. So something's not difficult. Now, yeah. Lust and money inflow. All right, ladies, dress nicely. If it's something like that, look good, dress good. But yeah, you literally can get, if it's not something that deep, if it's not about you dealing with any other people, it is genuinely like lust is doing something that you desire and something that is attainable. All right, because we do have desire here and we have lust. Those are two different things. Desire is something that you want. Lust is something that you already have. All right, so it's something that you desire and you have it already, that you can do it. Okay, I feel like too, the solution to something can be money. But I feel like somebody is lying and saying that's really difficult. Why? I don't really know. Maybe they don't know that it's not difficult. Okay, why would this be a lie here? Why would this lie be told? Oh, damn. These cards is clear as hell. All right, manipulation. Yeah, if y'all listen, you need to read some cards. I'm telling you, this Oracle deck, I put some extra sauce in that joke. But yeah, I mean, it's to manipulate you. Yeah, contemplate. It's to make you overthink something. Why would they need? Oh, I'll show you why. Because it's right here. Envy, Leo, and professionalism. This looks like it's about your career. You can't get paid to do something that you enjoy. All right, you can get paid to do it. If this is already at work, like if you're working with an Aries, they could be lying to you. I used to work for I be knowing people's birthdays, but I used to work, my senior manager was a Leo, the manager was an Aries, and he was terrible. He was, oh my God, he was so annoying. So if you work, something is not difficult. I don't know why they need, I guess they just envy what you are able to do. Something would be very professional for you. All right, so what's the outcome for the Leos here for you? So I feel like the key, right? Remember, time. So when you get off work, go do something that you enjoy doing, like so that you can switch over. Like the only reason I'm able to come on here and do this and have my page monetized is because every day after work, I came online and I did a video. I did a video every day. So I built it up for a whole like year and a half or something like that. So use your time focusing on like a goal that you actually enjoy here, or focus your time on. So I feel like the solution is literally time. Something's not difficult. Just take your time and put the energy into it. Even with me, yes, Capricorn is on the list. Even with me restarting my channel and restarting my website, there were so many things that I did not realize were available through Shopify for me to do and use. So anybody that's trying to do anything like that, it's really just the time that you put into something, or the time that you focus on something, all right? All right, one more for the outcome for my Leos here. Okay, we got conflict and then repetitive cycle. All right, well, you're gonna, this may be a repetitive cycle here. Also with time, maybe there's something you can do at a specific time every day. All right, maybe, you know, yeah, make something look attractive, Leos. Make sure you look attractive. Make sure your hair is done, things like that. Your outfits look good, or your business looks attractive. When we go to the website, we need to be able to see everything, the imagery. If I buy something from you and I get it, it needs to look good when I receive it, things like that. All right, so, and remember, that just means you can do something that you actually desire there. All right, let's see. So that was Leo. All right, Leo, off to a start there. I'm thinking about changing my TikTok, because as soon as I added TikTok shop, they stopped showing me places. But as soon as you add shop on there, they mess up your views and all that. Thank you for the gift. All right, Pisces. Let's see. Let me drink some tea. I did, I wanted to do that herbal journal. I didn't forget about that, but I was a little like, I don't know if I should publish that or not with my name on it. Because the last thing I need is somebody being like, oh, I drank this herb and blah, blah, blah. And I got sick. I don't got time for that. All right, Pisces, let's see. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, Pisces, what energy should my Pisces be in today? Let's see. I'm going to write notes for Leo too after I pull this card. What energy should my Pisces be in? Let's see. Okay, you should ignore something. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, so you should ignore something, Pisces. What should you ignore here? Interesting. You should ignore lust. Okay, so in this case, this is something that you desire that you can have. You had that before. Okay, this is something that you desire, you can have it, but for some reason you're supposed to ignore it right now. Okay. So right now, if you have anything that you desire to do for right now in this moment, don't do it. Okay, what would focusing this, if you focused on this, what would that lead to? Let's see. Let's see. Could be somebody you're attracted to, of course, if that's the case. But what would this lead to for you? Okay, you got speak up and then Taurus energy. So you may be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, yeah, perspective on desires. Maybe you wouldn't really want it. So it's something that you could get. It's right there, but you may not really want it. Okay, what should you focus on instead? Because I feel like you think you want something and you may not. Okay, maybe somebody, there could be a Taurus telling you this. They're like, yeah, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be or something like that. Okay, we're going to figure out what else. But what else should you focus on? Okay, you've got flaunt. So if you're focusing on flaunting something, that means that you already have something that's built up that you can show off here, that you can be proud of. What can you be proud of? I feel like too, just if this is within yourself, like a certain thing that you desire with lust, that's what you have to do behind the scenes. That's the work that you have to put in, like when nobody is watching. It's the desire that you have to make something come to fruition. So if you're doing that in the background, you know, of course, that could take a lot of time, effort, energy, but focus on the end product and how that would look. But what would you be able to show off here with flaunt? Liar again. Okay, authority and then arrogant. So something is different. Something is different for you. So, okay. So what's the lie here for you? Laughter. All right, what's the truth? Let's see. All right, Libra flew out, so that's more logical. Something could be cause and effect as well. That could be the truth. Is like something's just cause and effect. There's solution. So don't just laugh something off. Don't just play around with something, or don't, you know, make sure something is taken seriously. This is odd. These are odd. Yeah, sadness. Okay, so if the lie is laughter, right? You know, I always say like the solution being sadness means, okay, I don't like this, so I'm going to go ahead and fix it. What do you actually desire? Because it's like you don't, it's there, but you're not supposed to take it. So what do you actually desire here? It could be a person that you're attracted to. Yeah, you desire emotional attachment. It possibly could be a Gemini and an indulgence. I feel like literally you want to care about something so much that you put all of your time, energy, and effort into it. This is what you desire. You're like, damn, I wish I cared enough to... or like, I wish I was passionate enough to do something like that, or I wish I could indulge in that. What's your perspective on this? And then if you were to open up your mind, how would you view it? Because it's just how you view it. Okay, you've got relocate and take action. So you may feel like you want to do something right away. You're like, yes, I want to be, you know, into something like that. I want to care about something that much. This could be like, I don't know if this is a relationship that you're witnessing. Maybe you're like, oh, this, you know, this person is, they're in love with this Gemini. I want to love this Gemini too. Or, you know, it's something like that. Or like, I want them to love me as much as they love this person. It's like forcing you to rush into something. So if you were to open your mind, how would you view this? And I'm going to get the tarot. Yeah, unexpected. So something is not what it's painted to be. So just... I wouldn't go switch up what you've already, you know, worked on here. Something's not what all that is panned out to be. So let's take a look at the thing that you desire here with the emotional attachment, Gemini, and indulgence. This is Pisces if y'all just now joining. Thank you. Okay, there's a Six of Swords. So somebody is leading people. There's the Devil card. So that does, I do look at Capricorn sometimes as indulgence, literally. And then here's the King of Swords. Yeah, you're like, this is what you're looking at. It could be a Gemini. We're pulling a lot of air. You're like, I wish why don't they love me as much as they love that Gemini? Or like, I want us to be attached. Or I feel like too, if you're comparing yourself to a Capricorn, like I said, if a Capricorn is doing something and they're indulging in it and they're like addicted to it, that's kind of what they rule. Like Capricorn and Pisces are energies of addictions only because Capricorn is about Saturn, so it's really harsh lessons and they can deal with a lot of stress and things like that. Pisces is our illusions and our indulgences. All right, so it's something that you desire that I don't think you really want it yet. Okay, how does this appear to you to make you want it? Yeah, the King of Cups. So you feel like it would make you happy. Oh, laughter, liar and laughter. You may think that something would make you happy. I feel like you want a Capricorn or something. You want a Capricorn or a Gemini. You're like, all I gotta do, you know, if I approach them or like, if I date them, it will go like this. Like, this is what you want, right? And this is how you are looking at it. It looks a lot different. I feel like too, something is a bigger deal than maybe what you're ready for, because what would be the outcome of this for you with unexpected? Like, what is the expected outcome that you have? Yeah, the Four of Wands. Maybe you think you and another individual will work really well together. Like, I feel like too, you would think that you and this person would have a mutual connection, a mutual interest, or if this is dating, you feel like somebody will be mutually attracted to you. It would be a really like lustful, passionate relationship. If this is like a goal, you may think that this goal is going to help you buy a home or like have an actual concrete business. That could be Capricorn too, like establishments. So it's like, yeah, that's going to be real established, or that's going to last a long time, or okay. What would actually occur? Oh. Now, it did flew all the way. Hold on. It went all the way over here. Oh, sorry. Gave you a little flash. All right, let's see. So what would actually occur? Don't ban me, anybody. All right, what would actually occur with unexpected here? So I feel like you don't really want this. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. I would say, too, something would not be mutual. All right, if this is dating, I don't think this would be mutual. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, that's completely different. And then the World. All right, so something wouldn't be mutual. I'm also getting too, if you wanted to, if there's like a goal that you can have, I feel like it would end very quickly. Something I feel like takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of time, energy, effort. Okay, it looks like it would end very quickly. What else would it bring to an end here with the World? It could end something else that you have going well for yourself. Like you would have to, yeah, okay, you would lose money or something like that. I feel like whatever income you're receiving right now, you might lose money from that. What would be the new cycle? So I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't switch up. You're already receiving something. All right, so the new cycle will be the Ten of Pentacles. People may like also influence what you're doing, or having like maybe take over creative control, depending on what this is. Or like, say it was dating, right? And you're dating somebody, you guys are getting along well. Maybe they're taking you out on dates. If you like made it more serious, it would start, now you got to deal with their family, or they're supporting their family or something like that. It wouldn't be, like, it's not the way that you think it would go here. All right, what you got energy though. So, I mean, you got flaunt that you should focus on. So what else should you focus on here with flaunt? Yeah, the Hermit. This is something you've already been working on, something that you've already completed. You don't need to change what you're doing. It's like you want to go shift and change and I don't think you need to change anything that you're doing. The Hermit typically is us being isolated, right? So it means that you have the wisdom to create something. You have created it before. You have the gift within yourself to do it. You're just not showing people. All right, so you don't have to switch something that you're doing. I would just start showing it off more. Okay, that's an interesting reading. Yeah, so don't switch up what you're already doing. Stay in that lane or okay. All right, what's the outcome for my Pisces here? And then we got Capricorn next. Okay, you got compassion and then self-care. Yeah, so if this is, if that was the thing about two people working together, it's like you would be more compassionate than this person. It's not, something would not be equally yoked. I'm also getting to, if this is a goal that you desire, you would have to put in, you would have to be able to have a very good balance in fixing things for other people and taking care of yourself. But I feel like there would be an imbalance there. Yeah, unpromising and detached. If this is a relationship, somebody is detached. It's like, no, I want that emotional attachment, or, you know, I want us to be just as attached to one another, blah, blah, blah. If that's not going to be the scenario here. Okay. All right, Pisces. Okay, Capricorn. So far we did Leo and Pisces. We got Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Aries. All right. And members, I definitely owe y'all some videos. They will probably be later tonight. All right, just to let you know, because I just was all over the damn place today. I just need a little, I gotta sit down for a second. I'm dying right now. All right. All right, so let's see. We'll do Capricorn. Let's see. Tired for good reasons, though, so it's all good. All right, Capricorns. Let's see what the energy is from a Capricorns. Let's see. All right, what energy should my Capricorns be in today? Let's see. Y'all got lust, I think, the last 2 days, so. Y'all, that's crazy. I be so on point. That should be scaring me. All right, you know I'm going to clip that too. That's crazy. Okay. All right, lust. So keep doing what you've been doing all this past week. So I feel like for you, again, this is an energy. If it's something that you desire, that you've been working on, continue working on it. Continue making something attractive. Make sure that you feel attractive. Make sure you feel beautiful, things like that. But continue doing this, because it's literally what you've been pulling all week. And y'all know I'm a Capricorn moon, so I know what this is for me personally. So that's why I was telling you, sometimes it's the thing that you desire that you're able to have and do. All right, even outside of sex, because I'm not doing that. But if it is that, it could be somebody that you're actually attracted to. But again, make sure that something is attractive. All right. Okay, what else is the overall situation for you, Capricorns? So I feel like whatever you guys been continuing working on, continue to do that. Damn. Intuition. I'm a beast today, y'all. I don't know what's going on in the skies, but all right, it's your intuition. Your intuition is right. Keep doing what you're doing. What else is your intuition telling you here, Capricorns? So trust your intuition. I feel like you know something's a good idea, or you know something will work out for you. Yeah, encouragement. That is what your intuition is telling you, okay? We got Scorpio, partnership, and observe. All right, you may be, let's see, and restraint. Okay, you may be trying to get a Scorpio to do something, but it's like you are encouraging this Scorpio, or you are encouraging people to partner with you, work with you. Something is very like whatever you're doing is working out well. If this is a relationship, you are encouraging this person to want to merge with you, be with you, date you, so on and so forth. All right, let's see what'll be the outcome of lust for you. In the Leo reading, we saw that it was lust and, you know, money, income or whatever. So it just depends on what you guys do. Maybe you want to do hair or clothes or makeup or, you know, anything that causes something to be attractive. Shit, it could be interior design. You make houses look better, things like that. All right, so what will be the result of lust for you here, Capricorns? Interesting. So you got detached. So you did come out in the Pisces reading. So I don't know. I feel like you, if these are people you don't want to work with a Pisces, you would do better with a Scorpio, or so you got detached. What would you be detached from? All right. So if it's a Pisces cross watching for a Capricorn, I would just not, I don't think that's the thing right now for you to do. But what would they be detached from, or what would you be detached from? Interesting. Envy. Okay. Yeah, money inflow. So I feel like you won't have to worry about what other people are doing for money, because you're doing something that works for you. You don't have to, if somebody else has more than you or they're receiving more than you, you don't have to worry about that. You don't care because you're working on something for yourself. All right, let's see. Let's get 8 cards. Okay. So the situation is intuition. Trust your gut. Trust yourself. There's the Empress. All right, so I feel like you've already, whenever I get intuition and the Empress, right, because the High Priestess is 2, Empress is 3, that means you already did something intuitive and you manifested and you're in that energy right now. So you're currently there. There's the Hermit. So yeah, I don't know if that's that. I don't know if that's the Pisces. It's like a Pisces maybe paying attention to you or wanting to work with you. You're like, no, I'm just going to do it on my own or something like that, or they're involved somehow. But I feel like for you within yourself, you know for a fact you can do this. You've already manifested. You've already created it. It looks good. All right, there's the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Again, you and a Pisces possibly. If it's not a Pisces, this is you presenting it to people. You're able to show this to somebody, show whatever this is. There's a 10 of Cups. All right, so I feel like there's a group of people that support it. Wow. Got the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, there's a Death card. So you would work better with a Scorpio energy than a Pisces. If this is within yourself, here you go. You're like, okay, bet that looks good, or you know, I'm gonna do something that looks good on me. Like maybe there's a woman, she does her own lip glosses or her own jewelry line or something like that. And it's like, okay, bet that looks good. I'm gonna present it to people. They like it. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. All right, I feel like an entire group of people like it. And then there's the Ace of Cups and then the Death card. All right, so what's the energy with you and the Scorpio here? The King of Pentacles did fly out there. So what's the energy between you and the Scorpio energy? Okay, you got the 10 of Wands. So you did complete something. There's the Lovers, and then there's a Page of Swords. So I feel like this person could be observing how much work you're putting in. You got 10, 10, 10. All right, within yourself too, after you do something or after you're completing it or putting your energy into it, you're going to look back over it. But here's the lust energy, right? It's showing that you really desire something. The 10 of Wands can be something that's difficult, right? We're able to handle something on our own, but it's fire, it's wands. So it's like you wouldn't really put up with too much unless you actually desired it, right? You wouldn't, you know, so... All right, let's see what else. What else is your energy with you in the Scorpio placement? Because you got Scorpio twice. So, okay, you've got controlling, self-assured, and then commit. Yeah, that is an you and Scorpio energy together is definitely commitment. All right, so I feel like you're confident enough to commit to something, to focus on what you want here. It's a good energy. Yeah. All right, let's just, what else does lust look like for you, Capricorns? I finished Pisces earlier. I did Pisces at 19 minutes on my YouTube channel. All right, so there, that's lust. You have the opportunity right there to do something. Literally, it's something you desire. You have the time, the energy, the idea to do it. It's right there. All right, there's the star, and then there's the Wheel of Fortune. We did talk about Leo observing time or paying attention to time, so I don't know if anybody's doing anything with a Leo. This one is for Capricorn. They just have Scorpio energy in their reading. So this is Capricorn. But yeah, so it could be a Leo here. They're observing something. But yeah, you're like, okay, I'm about to use all this energy. I'm going to use my time wisely. I'm going to put my time into this. Okay. So that's a good idea for you. All right, Capricorns, let's see what the outcome is. What else is the outcome? So yeah, the more you focus on something that you desire, the less you'll have to worry about what other people are doing to make money here. All right, yeah, so you got, okay, so your mindset is that something is unpromising, but ground yourself. That's not true. All right, Sagittarius is next. So you have a mindset that something is negative, and that's, of course, you know, that's Capricorn energy. Capricorn can be negative. It's because you're, you know, you're ruled by Saturn, but you're good, okay? This is good energy for you. Intuition is your overall card, so that's a great, you know, that's my favorite card. That means we're following our gut, okay? All right, y'all. Sagittarius is next. Real quick, guys, I do still have the sale going on. When you buy 2 items, you get a free digital download. So check that out. And you can buy digital downloads as your items as well. You don't have to get physical items. You're welcome. All right, Sag. Now, I know you're a Pisces Capricorn combination, and I just want to point this out really quick because I know Pisces was ignoring lust, but Capricorn is supposed to do lust. Now, in the Pisces reading, it was about you already having something that you can focus on, that you're already wise about or whatever, that you can show off. So I would, and as a way to combine that, I would, you know, show off the thing that you're already working on. Like, I wouldn't go switch up what you're already doing. All right. Okay. So I see Sag Aquarius combos a lot. All right. So Sag is up next. Let's see. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. What energy? Sorry, y'all. Little Ginkgo leaf tea there. All right, what energy should my Sagittarius be in? Let's see, what energy should y'all be in today? Okay, it's out of your hands. All right, so when you get this, that means you can't control something. So just kind of let it be. All right, let's see. So what's out of your hands, Sagittarius is? And then we'll see what the overall situation is. It's up to somebody else. Interesting. A golden opportunity. So you may want to control. So either you have the opportunity and you're like, man, why am I getting this? Or you want to control when you receive an opportunity or how you get it. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I pulled that last weekend. All right, so what's the overall scenario for you, Sagittarius? Let's see. What's the overall scenario? So you may want to know, like, well, when am I going to get it? Lust. That is so crazy that I'm pulling that so much. Okay. Okay, let's. All right, so what is the opportunity to do? Maybe you're like, why am I getting this? Or why don't I get this? What is this an opportunity to do? Okay, incomplete. So, okay, what might be missing? I mean, it's out of your hands anyway, so it's not that you can't do anything about it. What might be missing, you have worried, envy, emotional attachment. Now, see, this is where it started getting confusing because these are all connected. All right, it's out of your hands. It's nothing you can do, though. Okay. So what energy should you be in here for yourself? I don't know where all the worry and envy is. Okay, so you should be in restraint. All right, so I don't know if this is somebody else energy or if this is, okay, what do you need to hold back from? I want to pull these up to make sure that you're not worried or envious about anybody else, okay? So don't, you know, if you're, maybe you're comparing like, well, why are they getting that and I'm not getting it? When is my opportunity? Blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's see. What do you need to restrain from doing here or hold back from doing, Sagittarius? So you cannot control this. Just let it. You need to restrain from solution. So okay, so that's not, I think the worried and the envy part might not be you then, because you want to solve something and you can't. That's interesting. Okay, so you want to solve something, but you can't. Okay. You know what I would say too? You know how when I do the readings and I say, this is the energy you should be in. Some days I realize that that's the energy you guys are going to be in anyway. It's like, I can't tell you to do this. Like, I can't say, Sagittarius, it's out of your hands. That's your, that's your solution, because it's out of your hands anyway. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining that in the right way. Like when I pull Capricorn and Lust, right? And I'm a Capricorn moon, right? I did what I enjoyed doing last night. I knew I was doing it anyway. I didn't have to make a conscious decision to do it. So it's something like that. It's like I can't, but yeah, you have restraint and solution. So don't solve something. Let it be incomplete. Let it be what it is. Or you may want to step in and try to fix something. Maybe even a golden opportunity comes from something having an issue. It just depends on what that may be. What's another? I don't even know what another example. Okay. Okay, so what should you do instead? So hold back from trying to solve something. Go focus on something else. Or, all right, you guys, Scorpio energy, smooth sailing. So there, I don't know if a Scorpio is getting an opportunity and you're like, why are they getting an opportunity? Or just something's just easy. I don't know. It's already, there's nothing you need to do. Hold on, y'all. Okay, more school clothes. All right, for that child. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you want to solve something, but there's nothing to solve. So what do you feel like the issue is? Oh, liar. Okay. All right, I guess you gotta let somebody be a liar. Okay. Or maybe you're like, I don't want that person to get lied to, or you know somebody's getting lied to. I don't know. Or maybe a liar got a golden opportunity. That happens all the time. Okay. What do you feel like the solution is to this? And then we'll see what you think the result. So you think the solution is to ignore something. What do you think the result would be? So, I mean, it's nothing you could do. Yeah, rules. No. So you may think like a liar is going to be held accountable. They're not. Or, yeah, there's nothing you can do. Okay, what's the result of it's out of your hands for you? Let's see, what is the result of that for you? And I'm going to get the tarot to see what else. Okay, you got Aquarius. All right, so professionalism and repetitive cycle. All right, so there's something here with an Aquarius that keeps repeating. All right, but the result for you is Aquarius. What is the result, I'm assuming, for another individual here? The Aquarius reading may make sense. Okay, take action. So it looks like somebody's going to do what they want to do anyway. Okay. All right, so we'll see what the Aquarius reading says. So just take note, Sagittarius. You may want to watch that. We're doing Sag and then Cancer and then Aquarius. All right, it's nothing you can do. If you try to do something and it didn't work, just let it be that. I don't know if you lied to do it, but You might have. I don't know. I be lying sometimes. Okay. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody is receiving income or receiving an opportunity. King of Swords, the Lovers. The Ace of Swords. So you're going to have a new perspective on this. There's the Queen of Wands. So I'm a new perspective on yourself. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups and then the Page of Cups. So literally it is out of your hands. The Lovers is opposite of you. That is Gemini energy. So you do not control this. Maybe a Gemini controls it. I don't know. But it has nothing. There's nothing you can do about this. I feel like too, it can be a mindset. This could be like, just in this case, like maybe this is a universe type thing or whatever you guys believe in as the universal power at hands. And the reason I'm saying this in this reading is because the Lovers traditionally, it represents like the Garden of Eden. So it's something like spiritual. It could be something like that. Like this is not up to you. It could have to do with because Uranus is in Gemini or something. Like it just has nothing to do with you. I'm assuming. All right, I feel like you're like, people are lying. There's nothing you could do about a liar. It's just going to happen, I'm assuming here. But what other role do you play? I do see you here with the Queen of Wands. All right, yeah, so the Knight of Wands. You got to take action. This could be something you're doing. Maybe you're the person that's taking action and going and rushing into something. Maybe you're trying to save the day or like a knight in shining armor type of thing. You can't do it. All right, what will be your energy and restraint here? Damn, okay. I know what this, okay, I should have left those other cards. I'm going to explain this to y'all. When I saw incomplete with the worried and the envy part, I feel like you want to help other people to see something. Because if you restrain from doing something, you're just going to, you have to let this energy happen, the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you don't control who gets an opportunity or who can do what. I'm also getting to like, I'll explain that Leo reading, right? Leo had the energy of a liar. Somebody told him that something was difficult. It's not difficult. The solution is lust. If something looks attractive or if you're doing something you enjoy, you'll generate money from it. People say that all the time. But, you know, it depends on if you actually believe it or not. People say that a lot. I mean, if you want to equate it to something like that, it's like when you enjoy something, you're going to put your time and energy into it to the point where it's going to become perfected. You're going to learn from it. Like you're bound to learn it. If you're doing something just for money that you don't care about, eventually you will stop, you know, you'll stop caring or you won't be able to progress as much as you can. So it could be something like that. I feel like you'll just have to let somebody kind of deal with whatever they're dealing with. Okay. All right. Well, it's nothing you could do. What's golden opportunity? And then we'll see the outcome is Aquarius for you. Okay, yeah, I'm promising. So maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's not a good opportunity or something like that. If you're trying to get something, I feel like right now, I don't know if that's a certain opportunity for you. You may not like that or something may not work out for you. But I feel like you want to help somebody. You want to give the solution. So I don't think that's for you. What's the outcome for you, Sagittarius with Aquarius energy here? Some of you have Aquarius in your chart. Okay, so it could be ironic. So it's going to be something ironic dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know if an Aquarius is going to help you or I meant to pull this from this deck. All right, so what's the outcome with Aquarius here? Yeah, see, maybe an Aquarius is going to get the opportunity. Because you want to be the solution. You want to help this. Aquarius is right here, though. They have the, and the Temperance was next. You're the Hangman and the Temperance. It's out of your hands and golden opportunity. That's very interesting. All right. Y'all know it's going to make sense to me, like, in like 2 hours. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, well, That's very spiritual. Okay. All right. So it's out of your hands, Sagittarius. Don't try to control something. Maybe you try to stop yourself from doing something that you enjoy. You're going to do it anyway. It just depends. Not anything crazy. I'm not, not saying anything crazy. All right, so that was Sag. I'm going to put that the outcome is Aquarius. So make sure y'all, we watch the Aquarius reading. Also, Sagittarius is Aquarius naturally falls in your third house. This could be groups of people around you. And then we had Gemini, which is a third house. So there's like a mixture with that. Maybe something's in an Aquarius's hands. Maybe they have control over it or something. So restrain from solving something, okay? You can't solve it. Maybe you want to solve it for somebody else. All right, Cancers. Cancer is up next, and then we'll do Aquarius. All right, what energy is Cancer going to be in, or what energy should Cancer be in here? Let's see. Why am I pulling the same card? Okay, lust. So, what the fuck? What is going on? Okay. Capricorn and Cancer are polar opposites. So that makes sense for Capricorn and Cancer to be similar. They're also cardinal signs, so they can initiate things that they enjoy. So focus on what you enjoy. I done said the definition a million times, but somebody might, watch the playback and just skip right to their sign. So just to further explain it again, it's things that you find attractive or you enjoy, or it is a goal that you like to indulge in. It is an opportunity that you actually have right in your hands that you get to do. All right, make something attractive, make it look good, all that good stuff. That's crazy. Why does that keep coming out? Okay, what's the overall scenario for you? What's the overall scenario for you, Cancers? Solution. All right, so okay. Oh, that's crazy when cards come out like that. All right, so in this case, what might be the issue? Let's see, what might be the issue here, Cancers? Interesting. Secret. Okay, something could be being kept a secret. All right, what's the solution for that? And then we'll see what the outcome is. So the solution for that is something is unexpected. This is going to be an unexpected solution. I feel like too, if something is hidden, we don't know the secret behind something, or something is hidden. All right, what is the outcome of the solution? And then, yeah, desire. What the fuck? What is this? Okay, the outcome is desire. So you'll get what you desire here. What's hidden with a secret? This is odd. Okay, unpromising. That came out in the Sag reading. So somebody may already know that something's unpromising. So if you're tied to I didn't really pull your energy too much in the Sag reading, but like somebody may know. So what's unpromising in this reading? Somebody already knows something's not going to work out, and maybe they're not telling people. Oh, okay. We got Aries and self-care. So when Aries is doing something for themselves, boom, okay. What is the expected energy? Okay, flaunt. And what's going, yeah, somebody's expecting somebody to share something, and it's not, it's hidden. Somebody's supposed to share the fact that something's not going well. What? Okay, what's going to actually occur with unexpected? We gotta figure out where you are. Yeah, okay, a blockage. So somebody wants to show something off. Who wants to show something off? And you're getting told no, or okay, arrogant. Okay, yeah, so somebody's arrogant. They feel like they're above something. So somebody's hiding the fact that an opportunity is not good, because in Sag's reading, they want it to be the solution. They wanted to solve it. It's not going to go that way anyway. They can't fix it. This person's arrogant and they're showing something off, but they're going to end up getting rejected. What do they feel like they're above doing here? Like somebody feels like they're above other people or above the people around them or something. Somebody they could feel like they are above a Sagittarius because they're coming out as restraint. That's odd. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. My father getting scammed. Hold on. He said somebody texted him acting like we don't have our phone or something. Me and my sister. Hold on, y'all. Where the messenger at? That's funny. It's not funny. That is so crazy. That's funny. Sorry, y'all. They was trying to scam him and say that I guess we lost our phones or something. And he knew it wasn't us because they called him dad and we call him daddy. All right, so anywho, but all right, so somebody feels like they are above. So this is the lust part, right? If there's something that you enjoy and you want to do, continue doing it. That's your energy. Somebody feels like they are above a scenario and they don't even realize that they're not going to get an opportunity. So for you, Cancer, what will lust bring you? So I feel like you're fine. This must be somebody else. All right, you've got status quo, laughter, and then you've got money outflow. So for you, okay, there's indulgence. I feel like you're able to afford something. Don't overindulge too much. All right, so let's see. Let me get 8 cards here for the Cancers. All right, there's the Sun, 2 of Wands. So we get some information. We're going to present it. Page of Pentacles to a group. All right, you're literally somebody is spending money here. Here's the 6 of Swords. Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and then the 4 of Cups. Let me mute that. My bad, y'all. Somebody is going to get news from a company or news from a group that they're left out of a group, literally. That's just how this looks. Somebody's going to get a notification that they are left out of a group here. Like, I feel like the group is going to continue on without them. That's what somebody's going to find out. Okay. All right. So what does somebody expect to receive here? What is this opportunity to do? The 9 of Swords, the Death card, the Queen. Somebody's worried about a Scorpio giving something to a Sagittarius. What? Somebody is worried that somebody is going to invest in a Sagittarius or give money to a Sagittarius. What is the outcome that somebody is trying to get with unpromising? We got the 3 of Pentacles. Let's see what else. All right, the Fool. What is going to occur with the blockage here? So somebody's not going to get what they desire. Yeah, somebody did show this off. Somebody's showing this off in front of a group of people. Somebody's going to get, like, stuck with the fact that they showed something off. Like, it's evident that... it's evident that this is wrong, or it's evident that... and it's going to be in front of a group of people. Somebody's worried about a Scorpio giving, like, literally. Somebody's worried about that. Whether or not a Scorpio is going to pay a Sagittarius or pay somebody. What is someone worried about? Let's clarify it. Or somebody could be worried about like a return on an investment with Scorpio. Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, and an encouragement and liar again. So somebody's like telling somebody, yeah, lie about this, or this looks messy. And I don't know where you are here, but you have lust. You get to do what you want to do. What are we encouraged to lie about here? Time. That was the Leo reading. What the fuck? What does this mean? What? Somebody's like, no, lie about when this will happen, or lie about what? These readings took a turn. That's so weird. You're fine. This isn't you. Somebody's like, yeah, lie about when this occurred, or lie about how this is going to go. Okay, what about time? What? What's the lie about time here? That's so weird. That's a weird combination. Let's see. September 23rd. That's my niece's birthday. Shout out to London. All right, let's see. What is the lie about time? This looks like it's very spiritual here. Oh, ignore. Okay. So maybe, you know how people say like, oh, time does not matter, or like time is an illusion. That's just me. I don't believe that. And I can't say I'm not the damn master of the universe. I didn't create the clock and shit. But I personally think that you should pay attention to time, because everything changes over time. Things die, you know. There's goals that I want to accomplish before I'm old. So yes, I do not ignore time, or I don't think time is an illusion. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but literally, like, somebody's told, no, you can ignore that. It doesn't matter. So I feel like that's why Leo's advice was time or something like that. Let's see, what is the truth about time here? Let's see. I pay attention to the time, honey. I be like, I'm about to do, yeah, emotional attachment. You should care. All right. I don't know what the hell this reads about. All right, let's see. What's the outcome here, Cancers? You have lust, though. You and Capricorn both have lust. All right, so you got compassion and honesty. Literally, thank you for your honesty, because somebody else is a liar. That's literally what I'm getting. Thank you for your honesty, or I understand why you're honest. Or so remember with Sag, they were supposed to restrain from trying to solve something. And there was lying or whatever. They wanted, I don't know if they wanted to help somebody or whatever. So yes, I thank you for your honesty. Maybe you listen to them, or all right. Okay, the readings, let's see. She said this she said this is her third day in a row waking up on Cancer. Welcome. All right, so Aquarius is next. Aquarius, you guys, let me timestamp this. Hold on, because I'm going to start talking, and then somebody's going to clip the wrong time and miss what I done said. So let me slow down. Let's see. You said, why am I EeshUrHeartOut? I'm not EeshUrHeartOut. You're EeshUrHeartOut. You know, EeshUrHeartOut. Okay, let's see. Let me put this for Aquarius. So Aquarius, you guys came out as the outcome in a Sagittarius reading. You may have Sag placements. I see that combination a lot. So let's see. Let's see. All right, so what energy should you be in, Aquarius? Let's see what this is. The Cancer one was a little confusing. It's a little confusing. Okay, so commit. All right, so you're going to commit to something. Like, kind of, you know, once you started, you're not going to stop or give up. You may be signing actual paperwork. All right, so you're going to commit to something, sign a contract, okay? Maybe you're the one that's getting an opportunity when we talked about Sagittarius' reading with the golden opportunity. All right, so what are you committing to here, Aquarius? And then we're going to see what the overall situation is. Okay, solution. So we keep pulling lust and solution, all right? So I feel like the solution is for you to commit, or you have like a solution. You're going to write some paperwork, something legal. You may go, you know, this could literally go into a professional. So you're going to sign paperwork with a professional or something like that. Okay, so what might the issue be here? Time, okay, what's... All right, so you could literally be doing something to save you time, or whatever your time was focused on, you're going to focus your time on something else. What's the outcome here after the solution? So it could be age, whatever. Sagittarius, what? Cards be spooking me out too, y'all. You guys self-care. Okay. All right. So the issue is time. Now, what I will say is that Sagittarius in the traditional tarot is the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe a Sagittarius is going to be able to do something right on time or right on schedule. The outcome, the result of this solution is a Sagittarius. The result of their reading was you. So, okay, let's see. What's the overall situation here, Aquarius? Intuition. Okay, so that was the same thing as, Capricorn had that as their overall thing. So something comes down to intuition. All right. Okay. What is intuition telling us here? Let's see. That's crazy. Yeah, ironic. This is ironic. Because they had ironic for you. You are each other's solution or something. Okay. So the issue was time. Maybe something is late, a Sag is able to do it at the last minute or something like that, or intuition may kick in at the last minute. Okay, what was the issue with time here? That's so crazy. I'm gonna think about that later. All right, so the issue with time was a Scorpio. So maybe something, I said, I pay attention to time. Scorpio rules changes and death. Over time, things change. Over time, you know, death happens. That's just a part of life. I'm not scaring anybody. I'm not making anything spooky. But I do not believe in, oh, time is an illusion. I'm going to pay attention to time. Also, time and calendars at one point used to be synced to women's cycles. Like we are synced with the moon. All right. So that's what there is. Time is syncing to women. You got the moon, women, periods. That's how you used to do a calendar. It's all tied together. So this could also be a thing, like time can also be like astrology. Where's the moon at? You know, where the planets located, things like that. It could be something like that. Yeah, see, there's disrespect. So there could be a disrespect or not having respect for changes or not having respect for death, or... Because that could be the thing, too. A lot of people that say they don't pay attention to time or time is an illusion, they do it because, oh, I don't want to count birthdays, or I don't want to age, or like people don't have any respect for things that are supposed to change and evolve. And like that's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about that. If this is a person, maybe somebody is actually disrespecting a Scorpio. Now, what that has to do with time, I'm not sure. But like I said, the element of Scorpio is changes, death, transformations. That's what happens over time. You have different seasons. Okay, so, all right. Well, let's see. I feel like this is a very spiritual thing here. You're a Scorpio. All right, so let's see. Let's get 8 cards. Oh, your name is Shady. Scorpios can be a little shady every now and then. All right. Here's the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. There's the Ace of Pentacles, the golden opportunity. All right, we talked about Capricorn also getting the Ace of Pentacles because they were working on an opportunity for themselves. There's a Magician. We got the 9 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, and then the 10 of Swords, which is endings, literally. All right. So I see somebody's going to put money into something. That money is going to grow. I can literally see it. It's going from the 6. Somebody's going to pay for an opportunity. They get the opportunity. They use it. And then it creates more. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles. And then we go to the Page and then to the King. So this has anything to do with money. Something is evolving over time. Scorpio does also rule investments. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is ironic. Okay. What is intuition telling us to do here? I talked about, I said in the Cancer reading, somebody is worried that a Scorpio is going to give a Sagittarius money, or somebody was worried about whether or not they'll get a return on an investment. All right. What else is intuition telling us to do here? Muzlu, I can't answer that for you. I'm so sorry. All right, so intuition is telling us the King of Cups, okay? And then the 5 of Wands, to control our emotions during some sort of conflict. Okay, we talked about somebody being compassionate, about being honest. There's the Sagittarius, compassion for honesty. Compassion for honesty, there's the lie. That's literally what, okay, that was their reading. What that has to do with you, child, I don't know, okay? What is the rule with Scorpio that we're breaking? What is the Scorpio energy here? Because that's the issue. The Ace of Wands, inspiration. There's a 3 of Wands, so there's something about waiting. People wanting to wait. Now, of course, something can change into something better, too. So you can go from winter to spring. Now things are growing, but you got to wait until springtime, or you got to wait until the birds is mating and the bees and all that shit. You got to wait. But it's about, you're waiting for the transformation, but you don't ignore time so much that you don't care about it, or that you just completely disregard it. So what's happening when somebody disrespects this energy? Yeah, the Fool, they just leave. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. So somebody, oh, okay. Somebody just gets up and leaves instead of waiting. If anybody's investing money, wait, hold on to it. You're not, I feel like in this case, you're not going to lose money. All right, if you wait and it comes back or whatever, you'll get the money back. But somebody's supposed to wait. They just leave and detach and give up on it. Okay. So that's the issue. So the end of the solution is Sagittarius. So what does that look like in the outcome with Sagittarius energy? Let's see what that is. Oh, yeah, the 5 of Pentacles. They're not supposed to help you. That came out in their reading. They can't. It's so specific. It's like it doesn't matter what a Sagittarius does. They can't force it, or they can't fix it, or they can't help you. But there's a Sagittarius again. The King of Swords, there's a Death card. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, there's a Tower. Disrespecting Scorpio. I don't know what this means in layman's terms, but I can see it. It's like it's right there. That's so weird. That is so weird. All right, but the outcome of the solution is Sagittarius. So, because if you're going in order of the zodiac, if you're not following the steps, I guess you end up dealing with Sag energy when you should have waited, or you should have watched something transform. And this is Aquarius. Okay, what else is the outcome here for you, Aquarius? That is odd. All right, we're gonna have to, yeah, we got lust. Lust, unpromising, and indulgence. So I feel like if you do enjoy something, don't overdo it. But you have commit. That's the energy that you're going to be in. You have commit. Very interesting. Thought deck. What kind of name is that? All right, let's see. So that's Aquarius. We're going to do Taurus next, y'all. You said bees are mating and you're waiting. That's a bar. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Okay. All right, we're going to do Taurus next, y'all. And then Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, and Aries. All right, let's see. People really be beefing with tarot readers. I don't know why. I don't know why. No, you know what? I take that back. I do know why. Because it do be some scamming tarot readers. But I promise y'all, I don't need to scam y'all, okay? I promise. I genuinely like doing reads because that shit is fun. All right, let me write this down. But people be mad. They be mad. I've been scammed by tarot readers. That's part of the reason why I do readings. I done had some terrible readings done before that made no sense. I was like, bitch, it had nothing to do with my life. Okay, the worst reading I ever got was like this girl. I asked her just about my love life in general, right? And I was dating somebody, and I was like, "What kind of energy does so and so have?" And she was like, "Oh, his name. Ooh, he sounds like a poet." And like all this other extra shit. I'm like, he's an auditor. That was kind of weird. I was like, this has nothing to do. She did not answer not one question. It was not helpful at all. A lot of readers do be jaw dramatic. They be dramatic. The purpose of my readings, y'all, I promise, I try to make them as realistic for real life and as useful for real life as possible. That's why you don't hear me talking about like, oh wait, that is the card. I don't be talking about like divine feminine, and I don't be talking about all that shit. Like, oh, they're karmic and all that, and the 5D. Right now, we here today. So what we got to do today. That's how I look at it. All right, Taurus. Let's see. I don't remember what came out for Taurus necessarily. So let me see. Did I write notes yesterday? No, I did not. I didn't write any notes. Okay. All right, let's see. Welcome. If you're new here, we do it by zodiac sign, just to let you know. All right, Taurus, what energy should you be in? And if you want to do personal questions, you can do $5 Cash App questions in between each sign. All right, so what energy should the Tauruses be in here? Oh, okay, Dak. You're still watching though, so you must want to see something. I don't know. You're still watching it. If you knew how to read your own cards, you can buy these cards and read them if you want. They're in my TikTok shop. This is my Life's Oracle deck and the Life's Tarot deck. And you can get the bundle. All right. We also have a sale, guys. If you get 2 products, you get a free digital download. So I do have an astrology ebook and an astrology workbook. So Dak, that's your name, I guess. You might want to check that out. It might help with your evil, angry spirit that you have right now. Maybe it'll help you meditate and calm down. All right, what energy should you be in, Tauruses? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe it'll help that evil spirit. All right, flaunt, Taurus. All right, so be proud of yourself. Show something off. All right, what do you get to show off here? You get to be proud of yourself, Taurus. Let's see. Okay, you get to show off a Sagittarius energy. You may have a Sagittarius placement. So if you have, if you have a Sagittarius rising, this is good energy for you going out in public. All right. If you have a Sag moon, maybe there's something you've been working on privately, you get to show people. Okay, we see unexpected bravery and status quo. All right, there may be something unexpected for you. Maybe you also, like Sag energy is getting to travel. There could have been something that you expanded your horizons with. All right, so let's see. Oops. Let's see here. That's not... Deck, the reading told Sagittarius to restrain themselves from trying to help somebody else, okay? That's what the Sagittarius reading was, all right? That's what it said. You can go back and watch it. It's on the YouTube channel. All right, so what do you get to show off with Sagittarius energy? You get to be proud of something that you developed or you expanded your horizons with. Yeah, laughter. All right, maybe, I don't know, it's something that you're happy about, something that you get to enjoy. Yep. All right, let's see. What's the overall situation for you, Tauruses? You get to laugh, enjoy something. So be proud of yourself. Okay, so the overall situation, you have incomplete. So what might be missing for you? Let's see. What might be missing for you, Taurus? You have Sag. Okay, triggered. So I feel like if this is you, you're not triggered. You're not insecure, so you get to be proud. What's missing is that somebody's supposed to be triggered. Okay. So what is somebody supposed to be triggered by? Let's see. Somebody's supposed to be triggered by lust, that somebody is attractive. Or somebody, lust is the solution. Somebody is supposed to be triggered by the fact that somebody is attractive and they're the solution to a problem, or that doing something that you desire, that's the solution. That's supposed to be triggering. There's like an attractive, maybe there's a very attractive professional. Okay, all right, let's see. What's your current energy, Tauruses, in this? So, yeah, maybe you're not supposed to look good. Okay, yeah, honesty. So, Sag rules honest energy. So, that's just what it rules. There could be something that you're being honest about. All right. All right, so let's see. Let's get 8 cards. Thank you for the gift. I don't know if I said thank you to that yet. All right, so, I forgot about the people on Kick and Twitch. Oops, my bad. Hi, y'all. All right, so let's get 8 cards. Let's see. Okay, so we got the Moon, the Fool, the 3 of Wands. So we just talked about this in the Aquarius reading, right? We talked about don't just abandon something, have the patience. All right, so we're watching this with the Moon here. Yeah, there is a 5 of Pentacles. That was in Sagittarius' reading. They cannot help somebody. They can't help somebody see something. They have to restrain the solution. They have to restrain themselves from being the solution. They cannot solve something for people. Or they can't help people find something that's right there behind them. They can't, there's nothing they can do. Okay, 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. You got 6, 6. There's a Chariot. We got Cancer energy, and then the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. So first of all, within this message, just in general, somebody is supposed to be able to calm themselves down and get themselves back together. All right, they're going to be able to get their health back together. There looks like there's a group of people out of compassion helping a Cancer get their health back together. That's random. All right, I'm seeing something about the Moon shifting. The Moon is currently in Aquarius, and then it goes to Pisces. There's something about the Moon shifting. Cancer is ruled by the Moon. All right, so what do you get to do with flaunt here? And this can be you. You could be showing people like, yeah, I learned how to do this, blah, blah, blah. Here's the information. All right, so what do you get to do with flaunt, Taurus? All right, the Queen of Cups, laughter. You get to be happy about it. You get to enjoy something. All right, you got the King of Cups. So I feel like you'll be comfortable while you're doing this. There's nothing that's going to worry your emotions or anything like that. All right. I don't know what the incomplete part is. So I feel like something is not, so if something is supposed to occur, it doesn't work unless somebody is triggered. That is the chain reaction. So what would be the result of somebody being triggered? Something doesn't work unless somebody gets triggered or annoyed or mad. Oh, money inflow. Somebody has to get paid to get angry? What? Unless somebody gets angry, they're not going to get paid. Unless somebody is not angry enough, they're not going to get paid. That's odd. Okay. Where would the money come from? Why would that? That's kind of an odd scenario. So somebody's supposed to get angry. We got self-care, community, ground yourself, and fantasize. So I guess the two go hand in hand. Somebody needs somebody to get angry first. That's weird. I don't really know what that means. Maybe, I don't know. Why would you spend money when you're angry? Let's see what triggered is in this deck. Maybe it's something else. Somebody has to get annoyed. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the High Priestess and the Devil card. So there's the intuition. So literally right on time, we intuitively know. There it is. Literally, this is the Capricorn and the Sagittarius readings together. Right here. So at a specific time, we talked about Leo being on time or paying attention to time. We talked about it being linked to women. I mean, we can talk about all kinds of things that are here with this. We told Sagittarius that they cannot control something. Intuition came out for Aquarius and Capricorn. So it's like literally right on time. Somebody intuitively knows what to do, or they intuitively know how to create something. We have lust with all the fires. So we have the Queen of Wands. We have an energy where the solution being lust means that something has to be attractive, or you put your time, energy, and effort into something. All right, so yeah, I don't see anybody being triggered. That's typically the Nine of Wands. I don't see any negative cards on here, and I don't understand why they would get paid to do that. I don't understand how money would be a result of that. Maybe somebody wants you to act negative online, or like you get paid more for negativity or something like that. Or like maybe somebody wants to test you and make sure you actually care about something before they pay you. All right, but you have flaunt. You get to be proud of something. This could be you. You could have, like I said, a Sagittarius rising or something like that. Thank you, David. All right. Okay. What's the outcome for you, Tauruses? And then we're going to do Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, and Aries. All right. What's the outcome for you, Taurus? Let's see. You got Aries, unpromising, and take action. So somebody may rush to do something. What looks unpromising here? Something looks like it's not going to be a good idea. You got compassion. What else might not work out? They're going to notice that something's not working out. Yeah, worry, disrespect, helpful, and arrogant. So somebody could be like, okay, well, I can't really work with you because you're disrespectful, or you're too arrogant to accept help. I can't assist you. And so that, I feel like that's going to be a part of it. But you get to flaunt. So I don't know what the other parts of that is, but. All right, Virgo. We're doing Virgo next. Let's see. Let me timestamp that. That's so weird. On Twitch, like the bots, they'll say that their headphones aren't working. Can you reply to them in the chat? I don't understand why they put that. Like what? That's like one of the bot like messages that they be posting. What does that do? If I type something in the chat, what does that mean? All right, Virgo, let's see. What is the energy that Virgos are supposed to be in today? What energy should you be in for yourselves, Virgos? Okay, community. So you're going to spend time with the family, friends, or co-workers, all right? If you're wondering, go ahead. It's okay to go out today. All right, what is the overall scenario for you? Okay, we got sadness. If you feel sad, of course, spend time with your family or, you know, talk to your family. I don't know if that's you. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I have to show you literally sadness triggered and then somebody gets paid. I don't know what, I'm not sure what that means, but somebody gets, so the one thing I could think about is, and we can tie this to the Taurus reading because they had that. Like, I guess somebody has to get annoyed to get their money, or like maybe they have to speak up or something to get their money. That's a very odd reading. Okay, but what energy will the community have for you here? Let's see, what energy will the community have for you, Virgos? Somebody has to get sad and angry to get paid. Okay. Or something like that. Somebody could be triggered that somebody else is getting paid. Okay, there's flaunt. So yeah, you're having the same energy as Taurus. All right, and then you got repetitive cycle. Okay, so you're going to see it. You're going to see these people over and over again. You get to show up with them or show off to them. What else do you get to be proud of here, Virgo? This looks like maybe it's a family reunion or somebody that you see all the time with repetitive cycle. And we're going to see what else is repeating for you. I'm also getting to like be proud of your consistency. Okay, so you got Pisces, Gemini energy, Aries. These could be the people that you're with. You got partnership, dogmatic, and then detached. All right, so these could be the people that you get to be with, the Pisces, Gemini, and the Aries. I feel like, too, you get to be proud of yourself because some goal that you had, it actually came to fruition. I feel like, too, you are who you say you are, like your identity or something. What else is the repetitive cycle here? What's going to repeat? And then we're going to get 8 cards. Let's see. Okay, bravery. All right. We got it's out of your hands. I didn't pull Sag here, but that was Sag's energy. It's out of your hands. So I feel like if it's out of your hands, you're brave enough to deal with that. You're not afraid of that. You're not afraid of something that you can't control. It is what it is. What can you do about it? All right. So that could be what what you have there. All right, so let's get cards for you, Virgos. I'm not sure about that sadness triggered time yet. All right, so this is you right out the gate. That's your card, the Hermit. All right. You got the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. Okay, so something may switch up and then there is the sadness. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. So if this is you, you have the wisdom to do something and then you change. You had to switch up. You may have a regret, but then you end up on a better path with the Knight of Pentacles. There's the trigger. I'm going to show y'all literally. Maybe it's an emotional thing. Somebody has to get upset and triggered to get on the right path. Maybe it's an energy of somebody has to hit rock bottom to get on the right path here. Okay. All right. Yeah, the 4 of Cups and then the Page of Cups. Maybe somebody's so angry that they don't notice the money. What are you focused on here with the Hermit? I feel like normally you also are by yourself here. So you're normally by yourself. You're thinking about a time that you held back in a relationship, Gemini energy. Let's clarify. What else are you doing as the Hermit? What do you have the wisdom about, or what did you experience while you're by yourself? Okay, you got honesty. Okay, so what's the honesty here? What is the truth? So you're witnessing this, or somebody was truthful with you. Secret. What was the secret? Okay, yeah. Scorpio partnership. You might have had a secret partnership with a Scorpio. Or we already know this, or the secret to something. We already know this though. I don't, what's the sad, okay, what are we sad about? Oh, lust. Maybe somebody regrets having sex. Okay. Somebody regrets having sex with somebody, or you may regret a relationship with a Scorpio, or okay. All right, so be around your community, be around your folks. They may support you here. Okay, what triggered us? I'm assuming it's the same thing. We're upset. Speak up and observe and take action. We're mad that somebody said something. What did they say? I'm assuming it's not a secret. You're mad that, I mean, it doesn't look like it was a secret though. If honesty is here. Yeah, helpful, controlling, helpful, and indulgence. All right. All right, so let's see what you're able to be brave about, though, Virgo. I see the repetitive cycle is bravery, and it's out of your hands. So let's see what bravery looks like. All right, the Four of Swords, not being worried. We're not overthinking it. There's the Wheel of Fortune. So something's destined to occur at a certain time. We can't force it. It's out of our hands. That's what it is. There's nothing to worry about. Or you're brave enough to just face whatever is coming. That is the repetitive cycle. So I feel like when you're sad about, maybe you're sad about a relationship with lust, you go get paid, or you go focused on your career. What else is this over here? And then we're going to do Gemini after this, so... Yeah, there's anger. There's a lot of anger. Okay, we see the speak up triggered. A lot of fussing. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay. All right, so what else will you be doing with community, Virgo? So be around people. You may just regret a scenario. There you go. You got the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. This could be people that you work with. All right. I did mention the Aries, so an Aries came back out there. Okay, let's see. My family was talking about the phone scammers and how they track like they had our phone or whatever. All right, let's see. Gemini, let's see what comes out for you guys. You had worried and danger yesterday. Thank you, Soprano. All right, so you have worry and danger. So let's see. What energy should you be in, Geminis? Hopefully everything kind of went a little better, I guess. What energy should you be in for yourself, Geminis? We got 2. Lust. Everybody's in lust. Okay, you got restraint and transformation. I don't, like, literally everybody is pulling the same card. It was Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn. Pisces had restrained from lust. Okay. So doing something you desire, make it look attractive. All right, what do you desire here, Geminis, for yourself? So focus on the things that you like, enjoy, you desire. Let's see. You got ignore Scorpio. Okay, maybe you like ignoring a Scorpio. Literally, you're like, yeah, I don't want to talk to that Scorpio, or that's literally what you desire, or yeah, this is what I feel like you're ignoring a Scorpio. or you're not worried about something changing or transforming. You don't care about that. What's the overall scenario for you, Geminis? The way that looks is almost like a Scorpio is like, hey, hey. All right, so the overall energy is fantasize. I'm going to assume you don't want a Scorpio. Just the way that looks, you just don't want them. I feel like you're fantasizing about something else or fantasizing about something better for yourself. What about this energy do you want to ignore, or this person? Okay, yeah, unpromising. You're like, I'm tired. Maybe they think very negatively. You're like, I'm tired of thinking negatively. Let's think about what the positive is. Okay. All right, what are they? Maybe they're dealing with something that's negative for them. And that's not your problem, I'm assuming. Okay, what might be, maybe you have like a loss on a debt. You're like, I'm just going to ignore that. I'm not going to pay attention to that. Okay, what else is unpromising for them? And then we'll see what else lust will bring for you. All right, they got Taurus energy and a Capricorn. All right, this is a lot of people. You got partnership and money inflow. Okay, so I feel like for this energy, somebody either got married or they wanted to team up. They were trying to get some money here. The partnership is not going as expected. All right, so that, but I don't think that has anything to do with you is what I'm getting. Okay, secret popped out. All right. So what's the result of lust for you? What kind of energy will that bring for you, Gemini? Okay, there's some obstacles. So it's not super easy. So what might be the obstacle here? So something's not going to be automatic, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. But what's the obstacle here for you? Okay, you've got Cancer energy, manipulation. All right, so a Cancer is able to manipulate something. You got liar and sadness. So first of all, if somebody was manipulating something, it's not working anymore. The manipulation is not working anymore. And I don't know if you were trying to do something or create something. It used to work and now it's not working. What's the lie here? That there's a blockage. Okay, what's the truth? We talked about that with Leo. The lie is no, or the lie is that there is a blockage. The truth is you just have to speak up on something. All right, so there is no blockage. You're able to speak up on it. It's not a big deal. How do you solve this for yourself other than speaking up? Do it solo. Okay, so that's why you have ignoring Scorpio energy. Scorpio is about merging together. So I feel like the solution to something is to do your project or your goal on your own here. All right, it has nothing to do with like a blockage, but I feel like you genuinely, you want to ignore somebody. Like, I don't see the benefit in teaming up. I don't see the benefit in this partnership. I don't see it really generating any income for me, but something will work out if you do it on your own. All right, let's get a card. So I feel like this is a goal that you have for yourself. Maybe somebody doesn't have the same goals and dreams as you, or like the same desires as you do, Gemini. So you have to do it yourself. All right, you got the Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups. You might literally be divorcing. I don't know if that's what's going on. The Queen of Swords can be a divorce. I feel as you see an emotional detachment. There's a Four of Swords, not paying attention to something, not worrying about it. You got the Knight of Wands, Justice, the Four of Wands. So it looks like there is going to be something balanced out here with Justice energy. You got Page of Cups and then the Knight of Swords. All right, so, I mean, yeah, okay, you got lies and truth with the Knight of Swords here. What do you actually desire with lust here, Geminis? Okay, you got the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you want to use your time more wisely. You want to save time doing something, or you want something to go your way. Okay, what do you want to focus your time on here? Okay, you got the Knight of Pentacles. It's literally like your own path. There could be something dealing with a Leo Virgo energy there. But these are cards of doing it yourself. All right. I feel like you want to do something where it's self-taught. So you may learn from other people, but following through on the action, you're going to do it on your own. All right. Yeah, okay. What's the outcome here for you? We got obstacles, and I meant to get a tarot card for that. Okay, you got money outflow, be different. You may have to spend money to do this since you're doing it by yourself. I feel like other people make the money easier because they're partnered up, but for you, that's not working. What else is the outcome for you? And then we're going to get Libra. Yeah, there's a Magician, the Sun. All right, yeah, the Seven of Wands. Literally, somebody's telling you no. Somebody is able to make you think that something is a no, and it's not. So that's what the Cancer is doing. Or something was working before, and now it's not. Okay. Something was working before, and now it's not. What was the result of the Magician before? And then we'll see what's being blocked out now. All right, somebody being able to start over, like get a restart, or they can get away with something with the Fool card. They're not held responsible. What else is being blocked out now that it's not working? I feel like something only works if we don't know about it. That could be why Secret came out. If you know the secret to manipulation, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to affect you, right? So like, let's just say this, and this is just an example. But say somebody like an ex, right? They have a new girlfriend. They're posting that girlfriend all online. I know already that they're only showing it somewhere where I can see it so that I get manipulated into arguing or fighting or something like that. Now that I know that, it's not going to work. It's like if you know how the rabbit came out of the hat, it's not that exciting. You're not going to pay to go see the rabbit get pulled out of the hat because you could do it yourself. Or you know how to do it. What's going to get blocked out here now? So something it stops working. Yeah, I feel like too, somebody's supposed to be worried or they're supposed to be embarrassment. We have the High Priestess though. All right, what is intuition telling us? And then we'll go on to Libra. What is intuition telling us to do here? We're going to do Libra, Scorpio, and Aries. Yeah, detached. Exactly. We already said that. All right, so I feel like, yeah, you got liar and sadness. Maybe something's supposed to make you sad and it doesn't. Or like I said, something will only work if you're emotionally attached to it. All right, so we got Libra next. Libra is next. And then we're going to do Scorpio and Aries. Oh, let's see. Sorry I was on here so late, y'all. I do plan on being on here earlier tomorrow. And the TikTokers, I'm going to take TikTok shop off because that's why I had off the first time, because I don't get any views and they do not push your videos at all. So let's do Libra next. It is 5 people on here. The other day I had like 60 and 20. So, all right, Libras. Hi there. All right, so let's see. What energy should my Libras be in? What energy should the Libras be in today for themselves? Okay, do it solo today, Libras. You're going to do something on your own. What are you going to accomplish solo? Interesting. Virgo had community. You guys had do it solo. So what are you going to do by yourself today? Okay, something that you desire, lust, it keeps coming out. So it's something you desire that you like working on. You got lust, honesty, and authority. It's something you have the opportunity right here. You're able to do it. You have all the time to complete this. All right. Okay, so what is the overall scenario here for you, Libras? This is actually pretty straightforward. Okay, interesting. It's about perspective. Okay. Perspective on what? So I feel like you're being honest with yourself about what you want to do. Okay, conflict. All right, looks like a conflict or something, or a distraction. How were you viewing conflict before? Or maybe some type of competition. Okay, you were viewing conflict as obstacles. All right, maybe you feel like conflict is helpful now, but how do you view it now? So you thought competition, maybe there was competition here. Okay, rules. Okay, something's not that hard. You just have to follow the rules and regulations. All right, you got the rules, have faith, and it's out of your hands. We talked about Sagittarius, knowing that it was out of their hands. There's nothing they can control. I feel like, too, there's not obstacles. It's just there's rules to spirituality. It's something that you cannot control. Maybe you can't control your own spiritual journey, somebody else's. You can't, like, I can't control which cards I pull each day. You know, it's something like that. All right. What other rules do you need to follow here? So I feel like there's rules to something that you are doing, even though there's obstacles. You've got flaunt, and then there's disrespect. So, and then irony. Yeah, and then worried. Okay, so it looks like somebody broke the rules. They wanted to flaunt that they did not have to follow them. Now they're worried. Okay. They don't have to follow the rules or something. All right, let's get 8 cards. And then we got Scorpio and Aries is the last 2. All right, so let's get 8 cards here. Let's see. All right, so we got the Hangman. We talked about perspective. So right away, we're starting off seeing something completely different. All right, could be Pisces energy. There's a 7 of Swords, Page of Wands. We talked about Sagittarius, knowing that it's out of their hands if somebody's dealing with a liar. We literally have that right here. So I feel like there's a different perspective of somebody warning someone about liars. There's going to be like a different perspective on snitches or something. Okay, we got the Emperor. We talked about the, I said that in the first reading, Leo, with, there's somebody has a false identity. All right, Aries came out for that. All right, we got the Death card, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, the 10 of Cups, talking about somebody lying to a group of people, the 3 of Wands. All right, so there is a need to wait for the change or wait for the shift, but we do see a liar here, so we're going to clarify what that is. But the signs that are out are Pisces, Aries, and Scorpio if you're dealing with that energy. All right, yeah, I see you doing something solo with the Emperor. All right, so this could be you here doing this by yourself, and then maybe you present something later to the group, to your family, things like that. All right, let's see. So it is something that you desire to yourself. What else are you going to do with lust here, Libras, that you desire? Ooh. You got the Fool, so you might want to start something over again, do something new, start on a new journey. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles is out of your hands. Okay, you got the 2 of Cups. And then the 10 of Swords. All right, so if it's a Sag, you're like, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. It's out of my hands. I'm not really pulling their energy, but they did have that. They had that in their reading. Let's see here. So, yeah, I feel like you have a different perspective on honesty, right? So you got lust, honesty, and authority. Let's see. What is the 7 of Swords? What was somebody lying about in this case? So somebody's lying about danger. Somebody's like, yeah, that's not a real warning. Something's not really dangerous. What was supposed to be dangerous? Something's not actually scary. You got manipulation, Gemini, and Pisces. All right, so I don't know if these people are worried or something like that. Maybe somebody's trying to... Yeah, encouragement, liar, and community. Somebody's trying to get somebody to lie to an entire group of people. Something's not really dangerous. Why do people need to be afraid? I mean, we know why, I guess, to be fear-mongered or something, but why do people need to think something is dangerous? We got to speak up in Aries, Sagittarius, and professionalism. So in the Aries reading, or the first reading that I did with Leo, right? We talked about Aries dealing with a liar or something like that. I don't... There's truth, there's identity. Okay. Maybe these people are speaking up. Maybe Aries and Sagittarius is saying something that is supposed to come off dangerous. It's not. It's something's not a big deal. Okay, but overall, you're doing something solo that you want to work on. That is your reading. That is what you're going to do. So something's not... The lie is that something's dangerous. Whatever you're doing, I feel like if somebody told you you can't do that, that's not true. Are you're okay? There's no danger afoot. That remind me on SpongeBob. What was he? Damn, what was their names? I can think of Barnacle Boy, but I can't think of the dude. He was like, there's danger afoot or something like that. All right, so we're going to do Scorpio and Aries is last, y'all. So we're coming up on the last couple of signs. So hold any questions. If you catch me live tomorrow, you could do the $5 Cash App questions. If not, you guys can join as a member. You get monthly questions as well. And yeah, you can... What else? Book a reading. We still got the sale going on where you buy 2 products, you get a free digital download. All right, the digital downloads automatically send to you guys. So there's nothing else that needs to happen after you get it. You get a download immediately. All right, Scorpio, you get 3 downloads, I believe. So you can put it on, you know, different devices. The 3 downloads really is if you make a mistake to let you fix it. All right, Scorpios, let's see. What energy should you be in, Scorpios, for yourselves? Let's see here. All right, status quo. So there's something you're going to be doing where you fit in. All right, you're going to be doing something like everybody else does, or you could feel accepted, or you're doing something by the book, something traditional. All right, what are you doing that is typical here, or like by the book or whatever? Okay, bravery. All right, so everybody else is brave. Okay. All right, what are you brave enough to do? So for whatever reason, the status quo in your situation, all of them are brave. You're not supposed to be worried in this scenario. What do you have the bravery to do here? Lust, what you want, what you're attracted to, what you want. That's interesting. So I feel like everybody in this situation, they all do what they want to do, or they all enjoy what they want to enjoy. All right, what else is the overall scenario here? Lust has come out literally in like every reading. That's kind of crazy. These are 78 cards. All right, we pulled intuition again. We pulled that in Capricorn and Aquarius as well. Okay, all right, what else is... I'm going to have to practice off camera, see why else that's a big deal. But what else is your intuition telling you, or what else is intuition telling us here? That's a big deal for some reason. Okay. Okay, intuition is telling us perspective on desires. Yes, okay. So like I said, it's something that you already desire. You have the opportunity to do it. You're going to do it. Our intuition knows that everybody has different perspectives on different desires. You just happen to have the same desire as everybody else or something, or like your desire is normal, quote unquote, with status quo. It's not anything different than the people around you. All right, what perspective do we have on desire here? Your boss is a Scorpio. I always had bad Scorpio bosses, though. I do not have good experiences with Scorpio bosses, literally. Like, it's literally 5 bad. I hated all of them. All of them. If you're watching this, I hated all of you. All right, you got flaunt. All right, so let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Let's get 8 cards. That's just me personally, though. I can't speak for everybody that worked with them. All right, let's get 8 cards. Okay, the Hierophant, there could be a Scorpio here. We got, a Taurus. We got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, the status quo. All right, so I feel like this is the norm. We all view it this way. Now, remember we talked about intuition, meaning that we need to have a clearer perspective. All right, so the Eight of Swords is typically like closed-minded. All right. Yeah, they're terrible. I hate all Scorpio bosses, and I will not apologize. And I will not take it back. I experienced it 5 different times, all ages, all genders, all races. I hate working for Scorpios. If I could choose, I would never do it. All right, so you got the Hierophant and the Eight of Swords. We talked about Taurus flaunting something as well. That was the energy they were supposed to be in. You got a Taurus placement. But there looks like we do have a closed perspective here with the Eight of Swords. All right, the Knight of Swords. There's the High Priestess. So there's the intuition. So our intuition already knows something is perspective, right? We know that it depends on how something views, you know, how somebody views something. Everybody doesn't have the same desires. Everybody doesn't want the same thing. But we do, intuition is coming out. That's always my favorite card because that means you're following your own gut. All right, there's the Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Chariot, and then the Six of Wands. All right, so something looks like it's going to be successful. I know Cancer also had the advice of lust as well. All right, so they had that too. So maybe you have the bravery to work with a Cancer or be around a Cancer. You may have Cancer placements. You may be like a Cancer rising, Cancer moon. All right, but we already know that. Yeah, so what is that? That Five of Pentacles keeps coming out. Let's see. Because we talked about that in the Sag reading. They have to restrain from a solution. They can't fix something. And I said, well, what's the issue? And this was the issue. So they can't fix something. But a Cancer gets to do what they enjoy. They get to show something off. Something may go in a Cancer's favor here. All right, so what's the issue with the Five of Pentacles in this case? Fantasize. Either they don't fantasize enough, they don't think outside the box enough. What else is missing? Because typically the Five of Pentacles is typically like just a generic definition of it is like something is missing for them. So what might be missing here? I see the Hierophant. I feel like there could have been rules that somebody's either not able to follow or they don't know the rules to something in the regulation, so they can't do it or they don't have the information. What's missing for the people in the Five of Pentacles here? Authority. They don't have authority. You know what this looks like too. So I feel like this goes hand in hand. Somebody doesn't have authority over themselves, and they may not have a respect for authority. If somebody doesn't have authority over themselves, they typically may look to somebody else to lead them or give them the information. And in this case, they don't have any authority at all. There's no... What does somebody want authority over? What do they want authority over? Oh, somebody wants to be able to be different. What do they want to do that's different? So remember, status quo was bravery for you. So you're doing that. They want to be able to be different and do what? Be afraid or... Okay, we got Capricorn in the bright side. So Capricorn had lust as well. They're able to do that. You did come out in their reading. And you have bravery and lust too. So you may be proud of a Capricorn you're working with, or... Yeah, see, a Capricorn is looking at the bright side of grounding yourself. So I feel like, too, we had fantasize and authority. These people don't have authority over themselves because they're not looking at reality or they're not grounded. What do they fantasize about? Somebody's not like, I don't want to say that in a mean way. Yeah, ironic. Somebody cannot settle themselves down. They have no authority over their own being or over their own body. So somebody's like fantasizing too much. They have no like clear way of looking at something. I feel like the bright side of a Capricorn is they're grounded, they're earth. What is the Capricorn able to do when they're grounding themselves? They're like, yeah, I need to be realistic. I can't. Okay, there's unexpected. What's the norm here? So it's like they could be prepared for the unexpected. You got Sagittarius. What's going to occur for this Capricorn? Interesting. Ignore and then controlling. It's like somebody doesn't have control over their own faculties or something. They're not realistic. So the difference between Sag and Capricorn energy, I guess, in this case, if we're talking about fantasy, maybe because Sag is ruled by Jupiter, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so that's about being realistic. It's just, I don't know what people are fantasizing about or what they think they can do. It's like they're thinking outside the box, but they're not thinking of something realistic. All right, interesting. So intuitively, we know to view desire as what? So it kicks in. Yeah, it's incomplete. You can't just... See, that's the thing. I've said this before, right? Like, you can fantasize about anything. Or maybe these people just meditate all day. Or maybe they're in the type of spiritual energy where it's like, oh, we're in the 5D and there's a portal opening and there's the new moon and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, what are you going to do in real life to get to where you're trying to go or something? Like fantasies are incomplete. You have to do extra stuff to get them. Or desire is incomplete. It means you can desire something, but you may not be able to have that. Lust is something you desire and you can get it. And you have it right now and you can work toward it. So it's like, and I've used this stupid example a lot of times because, with a fantasy, it has to be something like astronomical. But it's like, I can fantasize about being an NBA player. I can desire being an NBA player. But if I sit and meditate about being an NBA player, that's not going to happen. I'm 5'1". So something, I don't know who these people are, what this is, but you are able to do something that you actually desire and you have the ability to implement it and you have the ability to do it. All right. What is the Chariot doing in your reading? They have flaunt or something. Yeah, so they're committed. All right, so they're going to be consistent. A Cancer is going to be consistent here. So I feel like that's why something is working out. They're going to remain consistent. All right, what's the outcome for you, Scorpios? And then we're going to do Aries. We got Virgo, Leo, obstacles, secret. And then you have golden opportunity. Okay. Okay, so maybe they're keeping a secret. I don't know. Who is this? Scorpio? What's the secret? And then we'll just leave it there. You got self-care, encouragement, and detached. All right. Okay, Aries. Aries is last but not least, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Y'all know I'll come back and let y'all know while we pull lust 50 times. I pulled that joke for like almost every sign today. I don't know. Okay, originally when I made that card, it was like to represent something like sexual or attractive or alluring. But then I kept pulling it for myself and I'm not doing anything. So I was like, okay, it's other things. It's things that you want, that you desire, or that you want to indulge in doing. All right, so let's see, Aries. What energy should the Aries be in here? Flaunt. A lot of these are similar today. We put a lot of lust and a lot of flaunt. All right, you should be proud. Okay, what do you get to show off here, Aries? You get to be proud of it. You can show this off in front of other people. All right, so Taurus had that too. Taurus have flaunt too, so you got Taurus and perspective and arrogant. Okay, so somebody may view you as arrogant because you are proud. This has something to do with with how we view arrogance. Okay. So what are you proud of here for yourself? Ooh, you stuck on a New York City train, child. I don't know how y'all be living in New York City. Prayers for y'all. There's too many people up there. It's too many damn people in New York. I can't do it. All right, let's see. I lived in a city. I was in DC, but that's as much. That's enough. That's enough. There's a lot of people in Houston, but New York is different. I can't do it, child. Y'all be up on top of each other. All right, so let's see. I have another Sagittarius friend that I know that's in New York. All right, so arrogant. What does this person view as arrogance here? Aries. Focus on being helpful. So if you're trying to help somebody because it's something that you're proud of, they feel like you're showing off. What? What are you able to be proud of? So somebody's like, look at Aries. But really you're trying to help? Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're able to be proud of yourself. You got restraint and manipulation. You can hold back from being manipulated. All right, I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo or not. What else is the overall situation for the Aries? Let's see. You said by skin of your teeth. What's the overall situation for the Aries? Let's see. All right, you got Aquarius, status quo, Aries again, and money inflow. All right, so you and an Aquarius are making money, or like you fit into a group and you're able to generate income. So maybe you're trying to help somebody and they feel like you're being arrogant because of that. You're like, well, we did this to generate income. Maybe you should do it. And somebody feels like you are being arrogant, I assume. Okay, Aries, you also, because you pulled the Aquarius card, you may want to watch the Sag and Aquarius readings. They came out in each other's readings there. All right, because you're focused on being helpful, somebody thinks you are arrogant. All right. Okay, let's get 8 cards. Let's see. Thank you. All right, so you got the Fool, the 6 of Cups. Somebody's being generous, and then the World card. That quick. So something starts and then it ends. We're going to be generous. This new person is going to be generous to somebody who has completed something, or all it takes to complete something is to show compassion or to be emotionally caring. Okay, then we have the Death card. So we got Scorpio energy, 4 of Cups, the Hierophant, 10 of Swords, and then the 8 of Swords. Okay, so perspective. There's your Taurus. So yeah, okay, I feel like you're expanding. I feel like literally you are going to make them realize, like, why do you view that as arrogant? I'm trying to help you is kind of what I'm getting. It's like I'm trying to help you, okay? The energies with Scorpio and Taurus are opposites, so it's like something is changing. We're able to restore it back to the norm. I feel like a Taurus could be ignoring something because they looked at it as arrogant. It's like, no, I'm trying to help. I don't know why I'm randomly getting like something is restored back to the normal way that it was. Okay. This can also be investments. We got money inflow with Death and Taurus. All right, you know that Scorpio is money inflow. All right, so what came to an end with the World card? Okay, so something was easy. Yeah, something was very easy to do. It was easy from start to finish. What made this easy right here? Something was real simple. There's nothing else to do. Yeah, there's a tri perspective. You got Virgo and Cancer and then Speak Up. All right, but I feel like it's really that easy. I don't know why. Literally, something was easy. Boom, we're done. Okay, what's the next star with the Death card? What's the Death card here? unpromising. We talked about that in the Gemini reading. Okay, so maybe a Scorpio sees something being negative. Okay, what might be negative for the Scorpio? What are they? If we're wondering, the Aquarius and the Aries are getting the money because they fit in or something like that. They fit into something. So they're going to get the money. What's unpromising for a Scorpio? What are they trying to get? I'm assuming money, but they want something to be repetitive or to continue. So it looks like it's coming to an end. Why is this coming to an end here for them? Yeah, oh wow, lust, controlling money outflow. So their desires, they have to pay. I feel like I guess they're paying you. I guess, I guess they're paying you, Aquarius and Aries, or they have to pay for something that they want, or they have an expensive like desire or expensive hobby. All right, what else is the Taurus doing here? So they have to pay for something now, or intuition, fantasize, and compassion. So I guess the compassion part is what made it easier in the other part, but I don't know. Okay. But if you're wondering, you're getting some money because it's easier for you to get. You fit in, you fit into the group. That is what. So I mean, I don't know why it's unpromising though, because the Scorpio reading said that they were status quo and they had bravery to do what they liked. So they liked what they liked. So they're giving you the money. They're giving you money. They have to pay you. It could be, I don't know, alimony, or they're your, I don't know, they work with you. But I don't know why it's unpromising. That's what I don't really get, unless they can't afford it or unless something is not sustainable. So let's see. What was the Scorpio energy's desired outcome? Ooh. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, the Tower. So, okay, the 5 of Wands. Maybe they expected to save money or hold on to it. Because the Tower is like that, and then there's a fight. Okay. You got Justice and the Temperance. I'm not sure. Did I pull anything Sag related? What did they expect with the Tower? They're trying to hold on to the money even though they have to spend it or something. They just got the money. Scorpio just got the money yesterday, so maybe that's the issue. Like, they get the money, they have to spend it right away. What did they expect here? There's the Emperor. There you go, Aries. The 7 of Wands. Maybe, oh. They expected you to block out the money or to not receive the money or to do something where you're not taking it, but you end up receiving it. What? Okay. And we clearly see that you're going to receive it. So what else occurs that they did not expect with the Tower? Because where is the conflict coming from? Yeah, the King of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Judgment. Maybe you had to be, Leo had time. I don't know if it's a Leo involved. I pulled in a lot of signs, so it's just getting, I feel like too, you remembered when something happened. You're like, no, pay me for that. What else happened unexpectedly here for them? You got rest. I'm going to let it be for now. Yeah, observe and solution. There's Scorpio. A Scorpio is encouraging you to say no. I don't know if you noticed that. You end up with the money though. All right. Okay, that's y'all readings for now. This was kind of a shorter video than normal. Well, not really, but I am tired. Today was a lot. I want to be on here earlier with y'all than this. So I would try to be on here earlier tomorrow, but y'all know I be running my errands and things. But thank y'all for watching. My members, I got y'all later tonight. I just need to take a little breather, take a little break. I'm going to do my career and love readings. If you do join as a member, like beforehand, you will see those readings today. And you get monthly questions if you join as a member. Also, don't forget about the sale. You buy 2 items, you get 1 digital download for free. So check that out. Any 2 items on the website. It can also be 2 of the, what's it called? Digital items. What else? Yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.